I've tried to record this motherfucking video so many times. Like, so many. It's unbelievable. But I keep getting interrupted or something comes up. And it's like, fuck off. Basically, I'm touching all the issues and shit that's just been bothering me in general with YouTube as of late and social media in general. Now, here's the thing. Let me elaborate here. Is social media bad? No. Not really. Is it good? No. Far fucking from it. Like, it is such a clusterfuck at the moment. Like, you've got down to the M shit. With KSI. Which is just done because the KSI is just a fucking man-child. Beefing with Dan for no fucking reason. Just for him voicing a opinion. Remember guys, opinions are yours. Although there are some opinions are wrong, but it's a very extremely rare case. I cannot say because YouTube will go, no, get the fuck out here, bitch boy. So yeah, there's some beef is just started for no fucking reason. Like, I think it was Logan Paul just basically then messaged Tommy and it's saying, you know, let's talk out like men and all this shit. And he's like, leave me alone, you fucking man-child. It does make me question people. You know? I question a lot when it comes to YouTube and everything like this. YouTube is please the algorithm or nothing is getting pushed out there. And it's go with the trend or don't go at all. And I'm just getting really fucked off the fact that everything's like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta be like this. And it's like, fuck off. Leave me alone, you know what I mean? It's such a fucking annoyance. Because it's like, I just want to, you know, shit. I just want to goof around, have fun, and not have to worry about everything. So we have to go out there, make a few videos here and there. And, you know, eventually have a nice community in my hands. It's actually not a cunt. YouTube's probably not going to like this video very fucking much anyway, because I'm Scottish and I swear. So there's NPCs there. Man, there's there NPCs here. And I, you know, I just get a bit fed up at times of it just being like, hey, you know, it's such a shit platform at the moment. Fuck is that gun? High roller, fuck's sake. So yeah, I am just sick of social media. I can't go along and have fun and do nothing. It's the same with gaming now. I am saying it now. TikTok was the worst mistake ever made to mankind in terms of social media. It was such a dumb thing. It was so stupid, and it's like, hey, you know, don't get me wrong, at first it was a good thing. It allowed people to connect, allowed people to make videos and shit. But you can get famous and known for the wrong, for the most, well, not the wrong, most dumb reasons ever. And it's like, really? You do a dance and you fucking blow up. That's what you got famous off of. Fucking motherfucker shoot for. And it is just very much annoyance because Corn, I can't say its actual name because YouTube does not like that name, and YouTube is primarily a kids app. Originally, it was, well, it's intended for everybody, but you can't. I mean, you know, corn, and not the type you eat. Every once in a while, gets leaked onto there. YouTube is very ironclad about it. They don't let a lot of that slip by. Their moderation is pretty good, but at the same time, it's shit. Let's for example, Iron Mouse had their VOD channel taken down because a false copyright claim. Someone was trying to dox her, because if you get a copyright claim, to dispute it, you need to go along. There's stabilizer. There's not. And, you know, fill out information, you know, your name, where you're from, yada yada yada, and the other person sees that. I got a copyright claim on one of my videos. The time I did Sock World with my two mates, one of the music songs in there got copyrighted. I just claimed it was fair use, and bingo bangle dingle dongle, it got lifted. And it was, I never knew it was copyrighted, and it wasn't stated it was copyrighted. It might have, or I was just pure ignorant to all hell. But the problems with YouTube doesn't stop there. It's so flawed at times, but you can, like I said, you can put so much effort into all your videos. They can be beautifully edited, they can be everything, right? It could be a perfect video, and YouTube won't push it out. For one reason, it might not be what the algorithm wants at that moment of time. YouTube is a very much do what the algorithm says, as I've said. Twitch is an issue as well. Twitch, hot tub streamers, they have no place on that fucking app at all. It is disgraceful. There's a lot of kids on Twitch. Don't get me wrong. It's fine if a Twitch stream isn't labeled 18 plus, but you really think kids are going to listen to 18 plus only on a Twitch stream title? None of them are. They're fucking kids. They don't listen to nobody. They don't like to listen. Ever. So it is very much a case of why should TikTok get to be the way it is, to deal what it does, to have corn on it, for the moderation to suck ass. I have seen so many cool small content curators glossed over because it's not what the algorithm wants. And it is pathetic, to say the least. It annoys me when they're just sitting there. I feel bad. But it's just the point where I really can't be asked with the internet anymore. TikTok is probably the worst place to start your platform. Easy to get traction, but it's bad. Mainly because, like I said, TikTok and Instagram, it's just people being, you know, hating on other people for what they are and skin color and all that type of stuff. Again, I can't say that word because YouTube, no, don't likey, don't likey. And it is just annoying. And then you get, there's been memes circulating on Instagram and TikTok of Liam Payne's death. Like, what the fuck? It's fucked up. It's severely fucked up. Let the lad rest in peace. Jesus Christ. But that's that little ramble-ish over. I'm going to move on to the Overwatch side of content. Ramble-related-esque thingamajiggy. Because I am an Overwatch player, primarily an Overwatch content creator. I prefer doing Overwatch content. I love the game. But by God fucking damn it, the community is so shit. Now, the GOAT, the absolute GOAT himself, I am the Snap. Fucking amazing dude. Really wholesome and amazing. Just a great guy all around. He started, you know, on a little crusade. He's a Reinhardt main like I am. To improve the community and spread more positivity. Which is a very good thing. Something the Overwatch community needs more of. And, you know, I was like, bro, I'll spread your message as much as I can. I'm all for spreading positivity. And I went for all instances. I metaphorically your sword. I know you can say that's corny or what the fuck ever. I don't care. I Am the Snap is one of the best things to ever happen to the Overwatch community. He is probably one of the best things in the community right now. Because he's so anti-toxicity. Don't get me wrong, you're Mr. Part-time streamer, Father Flats over there. He's, you know, he doesn't like toxicity. No one does. But it's also the stigmatism of console players on console players and PC. And I'm not going to name streamers and shit because there's no point. That breeds toxicity, something I want to avoid. There's so much slander on console players for just being console players. And it's like, not everyone has the luxury for a PC or a laptop. I'm pretty fortunate, the fact that I've got a job that pays me well. I can afford some stuff now. I can afford to buy a good laptop, a more high-end laptop. And I am able to just, you know, my wages are good. I'm still living at home. But I'm making decent money. Which I am very fortunate for. And a lot of the community don't see that others, you know, don't have it as easy as others. I never had it easy as a Baron. I never had it overly hard. But I was nowhere near privileged. And it's people decide to, you know, let's play Overwatch, blow some steam off, have some fun. Just yesterday night I had a comp game. Me and my mate, you know, we were thinking, no, okay, let's go play. Let's do some comp. Why not? See if we can get some comp points in during our next scope to, you know, count towards our golden weapons. And we go in there, inside the world. And our Ana's only nanoing the Genji, nanoed our tank once. So there's three of us in the stack anyway. And, you know, I went, Ana, can you maybe, you know, not just nano the tank? Sorry, nano the Genji for Nanoblade, maybe nano others. And they nanoed my friend once as a tank to prove a point. And after that, they just... I went, Ana, can I have nano for my ult? I was on Soldier, so I thought, fuck it, why not? And then May, in their infinite toxicity wisdom, comes along like, hey, by the way, you know my ice ball? Yeah, here. right in front of my spawn. I couldn't get out because I would have to go right the other way. By the time it broke, we got there, we were lost. And then Ice Wall comes down, a way to jump out. May uses her self-heal ability to block you in. To block me in. And I'm just sitting there thinking, why? Why be that toxic? What is the point? You know? Like what is the point of being that toxic? That really did piss me off. Because I was like, why? Why would you go out your way to be that toxic? But it's also the players that will outright target you on purpose. Don't get me wrong, I can get targeted a certain player more frequently than others because they're causing an issue. Fine, fair enough, but it goes to the point where it goes from strategy to toxicity. Which is what not a lot of people like. No one likes to be outright targeted and everything like that. Now, this is going to lead me on to the part where it's going to get a bit... Yeah, put it that way. So, you know, this links back to the whole TikTok shit. So you have your Mercy mains, right? A lot of them are pro goofy fun time solo shatter. A lot of them don't mind it, they just like actively acknowledge it's just a thing with the Reinhardt community. But the reason why I solo shatter anyone apart from a tank is to gain a competitive edge. The moment you whittle down one of their numbers, a damage gaunt or a support gaunt, that team won't last that long. And if they have a Mercy, and if you can prevent that Mercy from getting a like stopping the res, potentially getting a charge on her, and stopping the res and that's two down. And then they've got to come back from spawn. Then you win that team fight, and then you can capture the objective or whatever it is. So solo shattering can give you a big bit of advantage because it means you have the numbers on the enemy team. But there was a TikTok I saw and it boiled my fucking blood to another level. And it was like, y'all, it was like, but let's talk about the basically basically them saying I'm going to call out all the Reinhardts here. You solo share. You don't basically saying we don't solo share them because it's fun. You solo shatter them because it's misogyny. And I saw this, what the fuck? It might have been removed by now, it might not have, I don't know. I'm not going to waste my time trying to find it. What's the point? And it basically went a whole spiel. It's like, oh, female characters are targeted in general. It's like, I'm pretty sure there is more, like, but I think it's a pretty even-ish divide between male and female characters that are non-binary like Venture, or who just don't conform to their biological gender. And it was just like, really? You're going that far to say it's misogyny? It's not. Because their justification was female characters are targeted and that's it. Basically, it's like, it's just misogyny. It's disgusting and all that shit. And they're probably a Mercy main. Now, there's two sides to the Mercy community. The nice ones, the which are really nice and wholesome, and don't mind rotating off a Mercy. Mercy ain't working. And then you have the Mercy mains who believe they can do no wrong. They will scream and shout at you the most foul, absurd things known to man-fucking kind. And you can come back with it's like, yo, Mercy, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Just play the game. And then they try to pay you to be a bad guy. That's some of the side of it. The Lucio community is just one brain cell. Well, two. it's the mafia, Frogger who's unintentionally bred by targeting Widowmakers, which is kind of funny as fuck. Or it's the side that thinks they're Frogger. Yeah. There's an argument for each hero on the players, right? I'm not trying to defend any heroes. Reinhardt mains aren't perfect either. I'm well fucking aware of this. No one is perfect. Another thing I see is a lot of criticism towards bronze players. A bronze player can say, this hero needs a nerf. Right? And, oh, it's a skill issue and shit. Okay, it may be a skill issue. Potentially. But they're talking from their experience. Right now, at the moment, the game is not bad for balance. Orisa is an absolute fucking walking unit. Malga is not too bad. He did get micro buffed, which okay, yeah, fair enough. He was bottom of the barrel. I haven't seen a ton of Malga. Zen is ridiculously fucking strong at the moment because they buffed his Discord, and long enough from tank passes, people go bye bye. Now it's the community, Overwatch community, like I said, is good. It can be really nice. It can be really great. But then you find the toxic side, or the people, or the other bit that just complains and complains. Okay, yes, you could say I'm complaining by making this video, but I'm just merely saying what I think. You disagree with me, you disagree with me. That's fine. If you see this and you want to argue, you want to put your point in the comments, on you fucking go. I'm not going to stop you. I might reply, and, you know, I won't mean any malice or anything like that. The only issue is with messages and shit online. You can't read the tone they're intended to be in. It's the only fucking issue. This is where TikTok comes back into play. Yes, the big, infamous TikTok. Now, this is where it gets interesting, to say the least. Certain heroes, as you know, are hated more than others. Right now, some people aren't too happy with BAP because he's nay fucking recoil, which has been an increase of DPS Baptiste, which was a bit of a silly buff in my opinion. But whatever. Most of the hate in the community is to Kiriko. There is one person in particular I can think of who despises Kiriko and hates them because they have an immortality ability and two cleanses. I'm not gonna name this content creator because I have no need to. I have no quarrel with them. I am not trying to breed toxicity. I am not trying to be an arse here. I'm just saying it. The Kiriko hate is extremely forced to another level. People hate Kiriko because they keep giving her skins. Fair enough. A lot of our characters don't even get skins, but heroes like Mercy and fucking Kiriko are really easy to make skins for, and they always sell, which I guess you could say is part of the issue. What the fuck? That was weird. So when you
look around, take your time.
Come to something like this, it's very much, oh, what the absolute fuck? You think, right, okay, you know, I'll see what's going on social media, and it's like, oh, I hate Kiriko. Why the fuck do I keep getting skins? Because they sell. It sucks, but it's because they sell. And I hate to break it to you, Kiriko is in a balanced state at the moment. And as much as people want Kiriko gone, we need her. In the 5v5 format, we need Kiriko. For one reason, Ana. Ana is the biggest reason why we need Kiriko in the game.
Okay.
Because you go along and you're like, you know what? Sure.
All yours.
Let's, go along. Oh, we press that. And target
Get you
and do
something
this and
else?
that, right? So, Anna mains get pissed off at Kiriko. It's like, Annie is such a strong ability. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, it is honestly ridiculous how fucking strong it is. I've always believed that Annie should deny some amount of healing and not at all. But that's me. That's me. That's how I think. So, don't shoot me.
All sorts of folks stop in here. Chief Dunbar purchases from me all
Now,
the time.
yes, we get it. Calm down. I just really cannot
Good one.
be fucked with well, this shit. It's just ridiculous. It's like people hate on Kiriko and all that. People hate on Junkrat because his damage output. Fair enough. If a Junkrat gets too close to you, you're fucked. You ain't outliving that shit. And then it's like, oh, back to the Kiriko shit. I don't get it. I like Kiriko. I think she's a pretty neat character. Like I said, we need her to keep Anna in bay. Because you don't keep Anna in bay, the game's unplayable. Because it's boom anti. The common way it has been for a big while is anti Discord, and you're fucked. You go boom, no matter what you do. Which is why Kiriko is even more pivotal. But they're like, oh, but she shouldn't be. I agree, she shouldn't be, but she is. The way her Suzu works currently gives you more of bigger bursts of health if you're impacted by a negative effect, which is amazing. Which is great. That's how it should stay. Right? I don't feel like they should change Kiriko, because I feel like if we change her, or Suzu mainly, it could potentially make Ano too strong. Because it is just the fact that it's so forced hate on Kiriko. She gets a lot of skins. It's like, shut up. I don't care. I also don't. It's just toxicity in this community is unfucking real. It's like, hey, you main Kiriko? Yup. Oh, fuck you. End your life. It's like, bro, what the fuck? I said dog. You can't really say anything in chat without someone saying something so profoundly out of pocket. It is just like, bro, the fuck? It's a kid's game, man. There's a lot they can do. Okay, there is a lot they can do to improve the game. Pet the dog, awesome. And I just can't be asked at times of this community. And like I said, people just bitch and moan about Kiriko and crash and burn at themselves because it's like, oh, my team did so bad. But then those same people won't take responsibility. Yo. Is it me? And it's just like, really, dude? Really? Why do that? At times, I really cannot understand the community. It's like, you go to a community like Red Dead, Deep Rock Galactic, Pacific Drive, for instance, Space Marines 2, those communities are lovely. They're really nice, inviting, welcoming people. Don't get me wrong, there are those toxic scum in there. But the Overwatch community seems always negative. Always critical. Never grateful for anything they get. And like, oh, the amount of recolors. Yeah, because like 90% of their fucking art team was fired by the biggest greed corporation there is at the moment, Microsoft. No, say what you will. You might call me a Sony glazer because I play on PlayStation, but it's morely the fact that during the Activision Blizzard thing, when they were trying to get bought by Microsoft stayed. Right, okay, how about this? We won't raise the price of Xbox Game Pass, and we will not fire any employees. What did they do? They fired employees, and they raised the price of Game Pass. Seems kind of unfair. But also with Game Pass, okay, yeah, you get 10 extra skins, but they're giving you 40 mythic prism shards just for having Game Pass, and playing and being able to claim on Overwatch. But it's like, hold on, why doesn't PlayStation get that treatment? Well, where's our 40 mythic prisms? Where is ours? And it doesn't seem fair. Oh, a singular bit. I'm gonna look back to the butchers and just sell this. It really doesn't add up at times, And it's like, hey, don't worry. We want everyone to be included, We don't want to exclude people from our video games. It's like, alright, okay. Cool, but why the fuck aren't we getting prism shards on PlayStation? It's pathetic. Additionally, they've also just announced they've teased a new hero, Freak, who is a Scottish hero. I made this point to my mate, and I was like, look, here's the thing. They're not going to be as northern as me. No, I don't really use my accent a lot on camera or any videos, which I hate all right now. Never thought that, but it ain't going to be that northern because you go to the next town over, completely different dialect. I sound pretty northern for I bide, for I stay and all that type of shite. As if I was like, Nathan, it's like, if it's not, if it's not voiced by a Scottish person, it's kind of be stupid. Which Blizzard have never really missed when it comes to the voice actors, so it's fine. But what pisses me off more, the one thing that has annoyed me about Overwatch, it's such a minor fucking detail. There's no Scottish flag. There is zero Scottish flag in Overwatch. And it's like, wait, hold on. So, like Ireland and everything, a lot of other countries, smaller countries, get a flag. But we just get the Great Britain flag. That's not right. They're preaching inclusivity, but they don't give us a flag in the game. And, okay, they're like, oh, but yeah, it's just a flag.
You won't get much.
But it's like, it's more than just a flag. Scots are lumped in with the English. No offense to the English, but it's like, I hear someone go, oh, so you're from the UK, so you're British. It's like, no. I'm Scottish. But so you're British. I'm like, no, I'm not British, I'm Scottish. If any Scottish person will say they're Scottish, not British, because we don't like to be called British, because we're not just some little country that's under England's foot, even though we technically are. It annoys me because it's like, oh, but Scotland doesn't need a flag. No, we deserve a flag. I am sorry, with the amount of shit our country has gone through in history and everything like that, we fucking deserve a flag. We deserve it. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Put it this way. People can say, be it Scots don't deserve it. You guys didn't go through a lot. No, we went through a lot. We come from the Irish, right? Scottish people come from the Irish. But between 400 and 800 AD, Ireland colonized Scotland, which is why we're called sister countries. And not having a flag is in the way spitting in our face, saying, we don't give a fuck about you. Yeah, okay, yes, it might be a slight bit of an overreaction on my half to say, but you know, we don't have a flag and all that shit. It's about the principle. There's so many different countries that have flags in Overwatch, but Scotland doesn't. There's not an over crap ton about games that care about Scots, gears, flags, everything like that. There's not a lot of it. There's really not a lot of it. It's really annoying. Because it's like, we don't have a flag. We're getting a Scottish hero, and if they add a flag, a hero icon, player icon, into Overwatch, when that hero is released, I'm just going to say, so it was because of that hero you added the flag. If you didn't add that hero, you wouldn't have added that flag. Which leads me, which is another point I try and make most. Have some purpose. Because I just can't stand the fact people are like, yes, but it doesn't matter. It does. To me, it does. And I am getting sick of it all. The internet, and everyone in the internet in general, just needs to take a step the fuck back. Wisen the absolute hell up. And just kind of realize, oh shit, you know, it's the internet. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of content creators I watch, like see on social media, like your Seth, your Swaggy Cucumber, and all this type of shit. Who are and your one Kyle 8, you know, they're funny, they're nice. And then you get people like Cinder and everything like that. Cinder's fucking cool. And then there's Iron Mouse and everything like that. People hated on Iron Mouse because they didn't know her. So a lot of her proceeds were 50% of the proceeds from that live stream she did were going to charity for an autoimmune disease, which is why she's the most subbed person on Twitch. And that changes so much. But I'm getting sick of it. I know I've said that multiple times already, but I don't know what more can possibly be done.
Guess this is happening now. Good Lord! I missed this.
Anyway, as I was saying.
You rethinking that?
That was beyond belief.
Hey, look, you know me. Anyway. So yeah, it's the internet. It's a bit of a shit show at the moment, and you can't have a laugh at anybody because they take it too seriously. People take quick play way too seriously. And then you go into comp and they don't treat comp seriously. They treat it like it's quick play. And it is just so annoying. Like the world would be so much better if we didn't have this level of toxicity. Because it's, you know, fine. And like I said, you could put so much blood, sweat, and fucking tears into a video, and nothing happens. It's either you do something stupid, you get noticed for it, and you munch off of that and you milk it till there's no milk left in the tea. But it's just, I don't know. It's just, there's so much wrong with the fucking internet, and it really makes me question, do I really want to be on internet? Do I really want to be a part of such a toxic thing? Is it really worth it all? And the question is no, it ain't. It really fucking ain't worth it. Now this video is about half an hour long. I'm aware that I am just going on and on and on. But I just can't stand it anymore. You know, I thought I might as well say something. Not that anyone really care. Because ooh, poxy tiny little guy with like 33 subs. Here's the thing: if I had a little traction and everything like that, I would rather have a nice community, a community that got along, that didn't it wasn't toxic, and that just, it was like we went back to old YouTube and old, it was where everyone was so antisocial now. You see kids going down the street with their phones. It's just fucking mental. All the brain rot and everything like that. It's like, fucking really? I'm 19 and I don't understand half the fucking abbreviations in this world. And it's, nobody has a good work ethic anymore as well. I like how this just started trying to say that I feel like the internet has gone to shit. But it's just, people like to dig themselves holes. And in Logan Paul and KSI specifically, because they just keep digging in the hole with Lunchables. In Prime, even though they're not good products, it has been shown by food connoisseurs, people who know what they're talking about, and doctors have said, do not feed this shit to your kids. It is not good for them. Now, it is really stupid, the fact that beef is started over nothing. I could say, I don't like, alright, let's just say, I turn around and said, I think Lunchables is a really good product, and everything like that, right? I would have people on my ass. See, bros are fed, bros getting paid, man's just coping, that type of shit. That's what you get, pretty much. You dare voice an opinion now, you get fucked. And Ray Voices, I think he did a video on TikTok just saying, you know, he's been feeling like shit lately and all this, which fair enough to him. I didn't have time to watch it all, but you know what I mean. Jacksepticeye made a video. PewDiePie even called out and commented on the drama and all this like shit. I'm unsure what he said. The world needs to grow the fuck up and stop being so soft at times. I'm not saying everyone should be an absolute cunt and go each other's throats and act like a hard man. I'm just saying they should stop taking things so literally and being so offended. There's a difference between being annoyed and offended, right? Just make that clear. I get annoyed by a lot of shit, especially when it involves someone going, I hate this and that for no fucking reason, just because they don't like the hero, because they have an immortality ability. I was originally considering, you know, mentioning who this was, but I just kind of thought, no, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. And I'll probably have their fanboys on my fucking cock going, hey, go fuck yourself, you shouldn't be saying that type of stuff. You know? But yeah, that is my 44 and 45 minute rant fucking over. So yeah.